they go for the second semi-final. Sarah start within the steep driver in front with a crash, and looks like it's gonna be Yetinet and Sarah in the Joker up on this first lap. It's gonna be Cornelius, McCurdy, and Paparazzi battling out for the lead. It's gonna be an interesting semi-final with pretty much 3 ciphers, 1 Sultan and 1 in his board. So it's gonna be interesting, as 2 of the ciphers will slide a lot, but with the correct car control you can take it as if there was no drifting included. Passing to you, lap 2.
Lap 2, we still have got Cornelis in the lead, but he decides to bail out to go in the Joker, which is McCurdy and the 2 Frenchmen, McCurdy and Paparazzi, fighting for P1. Cornelis is exiting right ahead of the 3rd Frenchman of this session, Yetonet. So Yetonet is still in P4, and we still have Sarah a little bit at the back. But it's a fierce battle for P1. Paparazzi is putting a lot of pressure on McCurdy, but he's now going to lose a lot of time on the asphalt. Once again, he's only gonna get closer in the middle section, which lap 3 starting right now with McCurdy in the lead.
It looks like McCurdy will decide to go on the Joker, leaving Paparazzi, the final driver, left to the Joker. Looks like every single driver is about a half a second gap between each other, except the 3 drivers in front. And now a battle for second place between McCurdy and Cornelis. Paparazzi might take this time to leave a gap, and so he can take the Joker on safely and keep the lead. But who knows, it's road cross, anything can happen. Those 3 drivers in front can catch up very quickly, as we've seen the performance by McCurdy today, starting lap 4 with Paparazzi still left the Joker.
They still have 3 laps to do that, so he decides to not do it in this lap, and McCurdy is catching up a lot towards him. Paparazzi is still in the lead. Yetonet is still behind Cornelis. Cornelis seems to lose a little bit of time on McCurdy in the middle section here. Yetonet seems to get a little closer. He seems to be a little closer to Cornelis than he was a lap before. Nonetheless, Paparazzi is still pulling away from McCurdy. Cornelis lost it and is now challenged by top lap 5 with still Paparazzi in the lead, but the gap between him and McCurdy is very small now.
Looks like Paparazzi will decide to take the Joker now in lap number 5. It's going to be McCurdy now leading this race with Yetinet in 3rd place. Unfortunately for Cornelis, after a crash, he's going to fall down to 4th. And we still have 7 in 5th. Looks like every single driver is about half a second gap between everyone. So it's going to be possibly just a battle for the lead here between Paparazzi and McCurdy. If Paparazzi manages to catch up McCurdy somehow, hopefully. Let's see the battle for the Frenchman in front, lap 6.
It's going to be the final lap, and unfortunately for Cornelis, yet again, it's not. He seems to be missing this final. It's very hard for him to get in control of this car this year. McCurdy is now well ahead of Paparazzi, and I don't think it should change unless something happens in the middle section. It's actually quite hard. We've seen a lot of cars spin out there. Yeah, so as of now, it seems that it's the 3 French guy of this session that seems to be joining the other drivers in the final. And the British girl Sarah and the Dutch boy Cornelis seems to not making it this time. Difficult to control this car. The Sultan is really not good today here, and somehow McCurdy is able to get the maximum of his cipher. It's a win for him. It's a P2 for Paparazzi, and it's P3 for Yetonet.